Welcome back. Unfortunately, you missed part of what he said because of the cutoff there. But basically, I got everything. I gave it to him, and he said he gave me, or is about to give me, a prayer to Brel. Use the prayer to go to Brel's sanctorium. The notes say that Brel wasn't spoiled like the other gods, blah blah blah. This time will probably be simple, blah blah blah. Keep that in mind if you do this. No one ever came back that went to his sanitarium, blah blah blah. Just get going, I'm sure you'll be fine. Now, the part before it says that I have to go get the Stein so that he can make it. Now, the other thing that you need to know is that once you leave, the prayer to Brel disappears. So you would have to come back and tag him. He won't really say anything. This is basically what he said. He just repeats himself. But it will reappear back in your inventory. So if you do decide to leave or need to leave, just know that. You don't have to like drop it and try and do it over or something. So I am going to examine it. And the prayer reads, I offer this prayer to Brel Cerulus and hope he will answer. I'm serious. In his great sanctum, I'll find his most mystical, magical stein that will make brewing his everlasting brew less perilous. Only works if in the bar Brel. Well, just told you that. So I am reading the prayer aloud and ta-da! So I'm going to go to the Sanctorium of Brel. Alright. We have to go to the Underfoot or some part of it or whatever. And now I've done this before, but it's entertaining to do it the other way around. Before I do it, I'm just going to show you an ornate stein. This is a rather ornate ceramic stein. The finish is the same as the other ceramic steins, but the handle is made of aged iron and the shape is quite unique. A wooden stein. This is a very old and slightly dirty wooden stein. The handle is simple iron. The construction is quite crude. A simple stein. This is a simple ceramic stein. The construction seems sturdy, but is overall rather unremarkable. A simple chalice. This is more of a goblet than a stein, but does not look awkward among the group. It is obviously quite old and made of hammered gold. An iron stein. This stein is made of what appears to be iron. The handle is slightly worn gold, as are the rivets decorating it. And last, a fancy stein. This is a fancy antique stein. It is made of ceramic material and has a gold inlaid handle. So I have to speak with the keeper of the stein.
Hello.
You have come for Brel Stein, I assume. If you choose wisely, it is yours to take. If not, your life is mine to take. And it's like, wait. I feel ill-prepared. Can you give me any hints? Now, normally I would do alright, I'll just go ahead and choose, but it's a lot funnier this way. So here we go. Hints? Ill-prepared? Look at him. This is a holy trial, friend. Here you are asking for a hint? Astonishing, truly. Here I've been dead for thousands of years, waiting to test those worthy, and all I get are strings of fools and winos asking for hints. You people are really ruining the whole sanctity of this trial. It's like, well, I'm sorry. Razzle Ale Chaser sent me. I didn't think it was a big deal. Not a big deal? He just shook his fist at me. This is a holy ritual in the sanctorium of a major god, and you thought it wasn't a big deal? I've devoted my life and death to this trial, and that boozer keeps sending me people here to their deaths. That crazy old sot will get his in the end. So, can I have a hint? Fine. Look, Brel was very much like your average dwarf. Like him, we have riches and we love them, but they do not define us, and we do not often flaunt them. Also remember, Brel used the stein daily and broke it often upon the heads of full dwarves like your friend Razzle. That's all I can do for you. Now choose. So based on the clue that he gave us and the clue that we got from whatchamacallit. The big thing is, you know, it's simple, it's not fancy, he's not spoiled, da 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 da. So, thanks. So we know it's not going to be the fancy stein, it's not going to be the chalice, it probably won't be the iron stein because there's some gold involved, the slightly worn gold, and the rivets decorating it. It's not going to be the ornate stein, again, it's not simple. So that leaves a wooden stein and a simple stein. So it happens to be the wooden stein, but either one would make sense, but it's the wooden stein. So we're going to drink from the wooden stein. You have chosen wisely. You may now leave with the stein. So he lets me leave, I guess. So now we're going to go back to El Chaser, who I should probably punch in the face.
Hello.
Did you get the stein? Yes, here it is. Let me see it. That's amazing. An old wooden one, eh? Kinda boring. I was hoping it would be all gold and gem inlaid. After he just told me about... Anyway. Is the brew done? What? Oh yeah, here we just got to pour it in this old stein like so. Switch it around, pour it back into the keg, and I guess that's it. You want to try it first? It's like, sure. As much trouble as I went through for it. Is it good? That's amazing. Give me some of that. Whoa, that is amazing. You certainly earned a keg of this stuff. Here you go. Now it's time for me to pass this around. Great work. So now I get to pick which of these I want. I already have the Bessie plushie on someone else. I really don't want the cloak. I don't know if I want the totem though. Not into the tapestry. I don't think the keg of everlasting is all that impressive. Particularly with all the kegs you could make. So I think I'm gonna go with the stone burnt Brel totem, especially since she is technically a priest. So there we go. Then let's see. So that is all I have to do in here. And this should dissipate once I leave. So we are going to I want to go to Majdur. No, we're gonna go to Butcherblock. So I'm going to it's not gonna be close. Now we'll go to Frostfine this time. Then we're gonna go to Butcherblock. And I'm gonna pause while reporting. Unless it's really quick. Yeah, it's really quick. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave Scorchy out because I will need him. Whoops. I will need him again to make things faster. Not quite yet. But I will need him for Butcherblock actually. And you will see so shortly because I'm not going to do the race first. I am going to do the pub crawl. So pausing while... Alrighty, we are in Butcherblock. And I'm going to do the pub crawl first. And here's another place where you can pick up some of the shinies. And I'm going to talk to Beldine Drunk Drinker and get the Drunk Drinker's distilled spirits. And I'm going to back it up. Then we are going to sober up continue. By getting a translator for our Mithril book. Alright. And here we have... See what I mean about the candle? Although she is wearing a 3 fur. Notice he has a 4 fur. So, as you can see, they're candles. So we're going to talk to Stein's sister, Daglara. Greetings, traveler. Have you come to give glory to the Duke of Below? It's like, actually, I was wondering if someone could decipher this book. Bouncing Bugbears. This book is made of bound mithril and is written in ancient Dwarvish. Thankfully, I be one of the few who can read it. That's good news. Me mother's beard. There are ancient tales of Brel and Mithaniel teaming up to vanquish some great foes, but I've never known the details. I never imagined that a written story about it ever existed. This book must be ancient. Where did you get this? From a fellow adventurer in the Bar of Brel. He got it from somewhere else. That is suspicious. I can only assume that something like this would have been kept within the extensive vaults of Stormguard Hall. But them vaults have been cut off to us ever since the Age of Cataclysms, along with the rest of Calidon. Yeah, but Stormguard Hall suffered extensive damage when the Great Quake shook the foundations of the Dwarven city. Some nefarious tomb raider and treasure hunter must have found a way in. Well, then we should find their entrance. Right you are. Search out the treasure hunter's newly dug entrance into the underground vaults. Enter the Undercity and return anything of worth that they may have missed. We can't let more of our heritage be claimed by the wrong hands. Alrighty, I'll be back with what I find. So I can choose to get one of those lovely brilliant circlets. Notice it's a 4 fur. Beer token. I will probably do the Hammerstein. Or this one I have on another tune. The this is the two-handed version, which is cute. And then on another tune I have the mini Hammerstein, and that is probably what I will do with this one, since she is a mason shield kind of gal. Alright, so now we have to pause because we have to fly over to Calidon. And there's another... Wait. Oh, that's right. I'm going to have to come back here. This is the one time I'm going to have to double back. That has to do with the Beers of Brel, and I think it's one of the last ones you do. So I'm going to pause and head over to Calidon. Alright, here I am at Calidon, but that's not quite where you need to go, but I wanted to do it here because it's some nice artwork right there. Stein in one hand and an axe in the other. That is the true meaning of being a dwarf. Now you see this ghost walking around? I need him later. And that's for the Bars of Brel. But for this one that I'm doing right now, that Scorchy is going to assist me with, enter the Hammer Hall Barrel Chambers. So that is what we are going to do. Once again, they are going to level to my level, so Scorchy will come in handy for that. So here we go, and you basically usually get attacked pretty much as soon as I open this door. Well, once I hit the hallway, that is. Okay, that's the norm. But hey, oh, there we go. might as well. There was a guy down here. Might as well take him out. Where is he at? Okay. Now, basically, we have to... This is the last one we need to go to, but it's not available. We have to open up a couple of these others. You don't have to. If you destroy the barrels, you can either get some coin, or let me see how much you get, because it should be on par with your level, so it could be some plat. You have to, of course, destroy the barrel first. And then whatever denizen is in it, whether it be a rat or in this case a bat. And I'm just curious as to whether or not... bats right now. Again, that's just side. You don't have to do any of that. I believe this is where we came in. Yeah, that's where we came in. And nothing here. Here, we're gonna try one more time, see if we can get something other than a bat. Yep, there we go. Let's see how much we get. Just one gold, not even close to being worth it. Okay, so now we're just gonna keep it moving and kill this guy. Here. This guy. By the way, this is a... Here we go. You hear the sound of massive doors scraping open. Stone against stone, and that's this. See, this was not open before. And by the way, just for the record, this is actually, when you run this normal at the right level, it's a fun, or you could, always level down. It's a fun dungeon. So I have to kill Brewmaster, Fingers, Order of Hammer Hall Priest. Of course, all these people are dead. And he is just trying to prevent my unholy hands from doing what I have been asked to do, because he doesn't know any better. Yay me. And that's it. So now I have to... Oh, that was... There we go. And I think this is the right door. Nope. I love how you can get stuck on a corner. Yeah. So now we just mosey on out, and I'm gonna pause because I'm gonna